Boss Racing.
Good morning from Streets of Willow. We haven't been back here for a while. Today is a fun little friends and family track event.
Hello!
Oh!
Hello!
Wait, hold on.
Hello!
It wouldn't be a track day if Dwayne wasn't underneath his car doing some crazy shit. His alternator bolt came out and the nice safety worker here found it, and now he's gonna be able to go back out. And we got Mark in the mix helping Dwayne. So Dwayne, you love these 90s Hondas, right? They're super reliable.
Yeah, super reliable. I never had to work on them.
Okay, so there's strap mode 5 and it's hammer time.
So today is a friends and family event with porch house pictures, which my buddy Andrew Schneider owns this production company, and he wanted to always do this track event for some industry folks and whatnot. So that's what this is. There's not a lot of cars out here, so we're out here just doing laps. And this is the first time I've actually taken the car out in this new form. I did my first session, and the car was understeering like crazy because we're set up for button willow. So I'm gonna adjust a few things. Wait. It's my buddy Rob.
I didn't want to interrupt the video. What's going on?
Oh, stash. So yeah, today was the first time that we're taking this thing out in its new configuration, and it's understeering like crazy because it's set up for button willow. So I'm gonna do some things to the dampers, make it rotate more, but we got our PB 17.8 on a really slow lap, honestly. So I think there's a 16 in it today. I just have to put together a lap and dial in these dampers, but feeling good. It's pretty cool. There are so many cool cars here. I'll do a little pit walk. I'll do a pit walk now. This gentleman right here, Ian, is driving this really cool 911. Air cooled, always sick. Obviously, Ilya's RX-7, which is mental. Let's do a little pit walk because there are many cool cars here. So this is my buddy's car, cool ass E30. Oh my god, he makes really cool carbon parts. Wow, very clean. Bunch of Porsches. How's it going, Luke?
Trying to figure out the car and the track. And,
Yeah.
You know, going slow and trying to stay safe and have fun, and that's about it, man.
Dude,
Trying to learn some stuff from Ian here, hopefully.
you're a crazy motherfucker for driving this thing on track.
That's why I built it, you know? I'm just in the garage.
That's the way. Oh man, Luke is a fantastic Steadicam operator. We work a fair bit.
How you doing?
What's up, dude? How was it?
Really good, dude. First day on the track ever,
Yeah.
and
Having fun?
having fun. Trying to like remember the line.
Oh yeah.
I keep like, I feel like I will come into a turn with a little bit more speed than I.
And you're like, oh
previously
shit.
do, and then my line on the way out is horrible for the next turn.
Yeah.
So, trying to just visualize, and remember the line.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, just learning.
But she feels good, man.
Fuck yeah.
Tires are probably going to be on their way out after today, but
They're looking okay, but yeah, probably.
yeah.
All right, well, good luck out there.
Thank you, man.
So we did another session and it was pretty good. Added about 2 clicks of stiffness in the rear, which let it rotate a lot more. Something I never do was I came in and I checked my pressures, and my I think it was my front left was at 34 and everything else was at 32. So I dropped that down to 32 and I had so much more grip, so much turn in, especially at turn 2, the bowl, all the right-handers. And was setting up for an absolute flyer, but unfortunately session was ending. So not much we could do about that. We ended that session with a 17.2, which I believe was happening when I passed somebody. So there is so much in this car. I think I could do a 16 today. I thought I was gonna do a 15 today, but that might require a little bit more skill. But 16 possible, 17.2, nailed it, boom. And something cool that Porch House brought to the track is something that you guys often don't see because it's the car that's usually chasing the cars in the car commercials that we shoot. They brought out Filmotechnic, and these guys are at the top of their game. These guys are on insane movies all the time, shooting all the blockbusters, car commercials, you name it. This thing is done up. Usually we have the focus puller back in this bucket seat here with their monitor, and then typically you have your operator operating the joysticks, and then the arm operator operating the giant Ukraine arm. And this thing has a crazy payload, and you got the driver up here who usually calls all the shots, and then you'll have a director here with a monitor. So typically there's like 4 to 5 people in this car at one time, out communicating with the other car, the stunt driver, and calling the shots. Here at Willow Springs, they do a lot of car commercials, and this is basically their second home. They're probably here all the time. Here, Chuckwalla, Sonoma, Laguna, maybe not Laguna, but this is what we use. This is what peak performance looks like. And here's the one thing that I'm loving right now. The Era Picture Car guys brought out their JDM tow truck. This thing goes all the way flat. If you've been watching Attack Scuba or any other time Attack in Japan, you'll notice that they have their race cars on here, and it's really easy to unload. That's because this thing dumps straight to the ground. Super, super cool. This is what I'm excited about. But alas, also these are what I'm super excited about. Basically, I did what I wanted to do with the Supra. I won street class, and now I'm gonna be in my Civic era. Mark is building the EG, the BOSS EG, and we're gonna make it a little rocket. Mark is out here, he's already ripping, he's doing like 23s, 22s, and there's so much more time on the table. I can't wait to get out here and drive with him and drive with Dwayne and just battle it out there. There's something really fun about just duking it out with your friends on track. There's nothing like it. So yeah, we're gonna just hang around a little bit, maybe one more session, then I'll pack it home because I don't want to get stuck in traffic. So yeah, that was the end of our track day. I know I didn't film too much. I was too busy vibing with all my friends. So that was an awesome day, honestly. Got a PB by a lot, and the car feels great. I didn't even do anything after GTA to prep this car. I just basically put some air in the tires and let it rip, and it did really, really well. Now that I'm kind of pushing the car to its limits and the car is on a different level, honestly, I'm starting to understand that streets is kind of a hard track to kind of keep going to, because you can't really tune for streets. If you tune at Buttonwillow, that's like the baseline. You're pretty much good everywhere else. But streets is a whole nother beast, and you need a completely different setup. And now it's not feeling super great. The car is feeling really, really quick, but it's a heavy car, lots of power. There's not much it could do at streets, but a 17.2 passing another car, that's sick. I think easily had a 16 in it. I would love to get into the 14s because I know it's possible. Jackie did it. So yeah, that was a great day. And the next one is going to be GR Movement and Beamer Challenge at Buttonwillow. So let's see if we can get that 47 that we had in the tank at GTA. So let's do it.
BOSS Racing.